Alright, we're playing some Link's Awakening for the Switch. Let's see, what are we doing here? I think we can get rid of this guy. Old XLR. XLR? It's an XLR cable. We are gonna do, not the, no, rip the, we have ripped that. We're done with that term. That was a 2020 term. So our name doesn't really matter because we're gonna be a thief very soon into this run. We will be Link. So I don't know how much of chat I'm gonna be able to read during this speedrun, but I will try my best. I've never run this game, this version. Let's make this chat a little bit bigger. Cherry 2, how are you, bud? Thank you for coming by. Alright, I have a ton of splits in here. Mainly Mario and Sonic. Welcome. I've never seen this before. You've never seen this before. Alright. You cannot walk with the D-pad. That's not a split. So I compared these splits, by the way. I've never run this game. So this is new. How is... Number one, we haven't streamed at all this week. That's his number one on Sunday. You know, it's been like, jeez. Wow, this is loading. It's only been 6 days since I've streamed, but it feels like it's been a while. I wasn't intending on streaming this week at all, but doing some pre-planning for the Zelda Dungeon Marathon. And I felt there's only a few games where I don't have any times for. This is one of them. This is also a game that one of these days I want to race Ashton in if I can get close enough in time to her. But gotta learn how to play it first. So these splits, I don't have splits for this game. So this, I based it off a speedrunner who had a time of 2:26. He had a really good early game and then kind of died a few times in the later game. So I'm going to fall behind, most likely. But that's okay. Good luck to the runner. Thank you. You were surprised? You thought I was done for? No more streaming? No, I'm gonna get back into streaming. I mean, I really enjoy the speedrunning aspect. It's become an addiction a little bit. I love watching. I'm very involved in like the Link to the Past community in particular. And I love just watching people, just watching a speedrun when somebody, just watching them improve even the slightest bit it's just a lot of fun. No, this is not what we wanted. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave him. That's not what we want either. Okay. So now we're losing a whole bunch of time here. Because I broke that one spot at the top. Okay, so... This is why I'm an amateur at this game. And we're at the mushroom, and I'm going to be 25 seconds behind. I think I should get that should probably get the rupees on the way out. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Not my favorite speedrunners. I like watching JSR. He speedruns Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Adventure of Link. He's actually speedrunning this game, not this variant of the game, the DX version. He speedruns A Link to the Past. He's a classic Zelda speedrunner. He did the commentary for me during the Adventure of Link run during the 35th anniversary stream. He's a really good guy too. 8+ kind of person. I used to watch Majin Phil. He used to speedrun Majora's Mask 100%. He's a really popular speedrunner, so it's like you get lost in his chat sometimes. I like watching speedrunners who are like average size, because then you feel more connected with them. Not that there's anything wrong with the bigger speedrunners, but if you haven't played this game, bought it on 2DS XL. I mean, this game is a reimagination of Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. This is like a totally this is a whole variant of the game, I would say. Unlike some of the other remakes, which are like ports that have been upgraded, this is like a total reimagination, I would describe it as. Have you been Cheritu, have you been watching Satan Spawn? She's fun to watch. Yeah. I watch Moogle. He does A Link to the Past. And By Day. I like they're both fun to watch as well. Karen. She streams really late in the evening. In the morning or whatever. Alright. I've got, I gotta go get a Yoshi doll. And, I could mess up on this trendy game. And that could be devastating. But again, I'm not too concerned with gaining or losing time in the early game, because I'm running up against like I was saying earlier, I was running up against a speedrunner who had a really good, or what I perceive to be good, at the early game. That's too high. I might get lucky there. He had a really good early game, but then he died. Come on, come on. Give me some good luck. Alright, there we go. Oh! Oh no. I might reset if I don't get it on this try. Okay. Okay, we get. Okay, not bad. I'm a whole minute behind, you know. That's not very good. See how long it takes to steal the shovel. Alright, not bad. No, so I'm up against a speedrunner. I just picked a random. My goal is to hit around 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I picked a speedrunner who was around that time, and I'm using their splits because this is an initial run. But that person died a lot in the later game. Oh no. So I'm gonna fall behind, but then as long as I play well, I should gain time in the later game. That's the goal, at least. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, I'm gonna enter Tail Cave about a minute behind. That's tolerable, I think. He had a really good Tail Cave and a good bottle guard. I think his first screw-up it actually doesn't come all the way until, I think, like, Catfish's Maw. So I could fall several minutes behind, actually. But that's okay. This is not a very long game in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. That's kind of why I picked this game to play, too, because I can play this in one sitting during the week. This doesn't have to be like a Saturday morning kind of game. Okay, these splits are off, or I don't have a split for Rock's Feather here because I like doing this key first, but the player in question did not. Some of the splits are, there's gaps in them for this reason. Like this split. Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. It's well, whatever. We're gonna just do it. We're doing things my way. These are rare. Well, they've been rare lately because I've been doing the full streams on Saturdays in preparation for the 25th anniversary stream or 35th anniversary stream. Sorry. So like last week, obviously we did the 35th anniversary, and 2 weeks ago I took a break in preparation for the big stream. But then the 3 weeks prior, I did Saturday streams. Obviously, we're not doing Saturday streams anymore. Or, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I don't have anything planned tomorrow, so there was no reason why I couldn't stream today. Okay, I think there's a... going forward, though, I am planning on streaming on... Okay, wait, I think if I hug the wall here on the right, just hold up, I think I'm good. Right? So I could save and quit here, I think, but I don't know if it's faster or not. I'm just gonna play regular. Going forward, I'm planning on like I do want to revisit some of the games that I did during the 35th anniversary stream, because I feel like I have a lot of room to gain. In particular, I was a little disappointed in my playthrough of Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, because I think there's a lot of time left on the table for those games. So I am planning on revisiting those. We're losing time here. But those are bulkier games, so those, like, my goal is to continue. My goal is to just, I think I'm only going to do speedruns from this point forward. I know, occasionally I'll play something casually, but, I have a lot more fun with the speedruns, generally speaking. I don't know what's faster to use the bow and arrow not here. But generally what I'm planning on doing is during the week I can do a lot of games, and then on weekends I can do the bulkier Zelda games. I don't like streaming more than 4 hours, I would say, during the week. But on weekends I don't mind doing like the big 6, 7, 8 hour streams. This guy is so much easier in this version. So I think you could die. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Almost dead. So up, like, I have nothing planned right at the moment, but I do want to eventually do on the docket. I want to run back Wind Waker. I want to run back Majora's Mask 3D. And I eventually want to do I want to do a run through of Twilight Princess start to finish. That's going to be a bigger event. Peter K, by the way, how are you? Thank you for coming by. My recovery is good. My sleep schedule was a little awkward for a few days. I had something going on. So I woke up Saturday morning, did the whole stream. So all day Saturday. Into the morning. Sunday morning, it was all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I only slept for about 35 minutes. I took a power nap between, I think it was between Majora's Mask and Oracle of Ages. I took a quick nap. But other than that, the funny thing is I actually didn't even go to bed after the game ended. After I finished Wind Waker, I was on the computer for about an hour, and I started watching TV, and then I started falling asleep. I didn't go immediately to bed. Also, I'm playing the English version as opposed to I think the German version, which this player was running, which I think is faster. But then Monday, I woke up, I slept a good 8 hours, I'd say. So it was like nothing... Like, it's not like I didn't sleep for days or anything, but I want to say I slept at 1 o'clock and I woke up at like 9:30. So it was like, despite missing a whole night of sleep the night before, I had like a regular 8 hours, and I woke up Monday. I was a little tired still, but I had something going on Monday, so I was gone most of the day on Monday. And then I got home Monday, and then like I slept a good 8 hours. So I never caught up on sleep. I just kept sleeping 8 hours a day, more or less. But then like on Monday night, I fell asleep at like I went to sleep at like, I don't know, midnight or something, or 1 a.m. And the next night I went to sleep at 11 p.m. And then the next night I went to sleep. And then yesterday I didn't sleep till 4 a.m. So like my sleep schedule has been all sorts of wacky. I don't know if it's gonna get back on track. Yeah, I slept at 4 a.m. yesterday. I don't know why. There's no reason why. Oh wait, I can't do it this way. There's like no reason why I should have slept as late as I did. I was just like not even doing anything of importance. I was just like looking at like real estate properties on the computer. You ever like just you're knee deep in a project, not really a project, but you're just looking at stuff online and then you don't even realize that time goes by. That was last night. I was looking at houses and then I'm like, suddenly all sorts of time went by. Yeah, I've been looking at houses. Like just looking at the market, what's available. I don't know how I lost so much time there. Is that like a save and quit or something? I don't know. I don't know how I'm falling so far behind here. Can't be. Maybe it's the German version. Just the text. Okay, that's okay though. I don't... As long as I don't have anything catastrophic happen, I should be able to catch up later on in this run. By the way, I don't know what to think about that Pokemon Legends, but I'm not the hugest Pokemon fan, but Pokemon Pearl, man, it feels so weird that they're remaking those games, because like those don't feel like crazy old to me. I don't think of the DS as like ancient, like obviously that was a couple generations ago, but I mean like I don't know, like that like, do you guys feel like the DS is that old of a console? Maybe it's because I feel like the DS and the 3DS go hand in hand. And, like, they just don't... It doesn't feel like it's been a long time. Come on, Bao, eat away. We are losing on every single... I bought my, I had lunch with a friend today, and, we were reminiscing because back in the day, I bought, he had bought Pokemon Diamond, and, I went and bought Pokemon Pearl, and I bought Pokemon Pearl when I bought my DS Lite. That was the first game. That was the first game I got with my, I literally bought the console for that game. So it's kind of important to me in that sense. And the DS Lite was the first console I bought brand new with my own money. Wait, we don't need to show these guys. Because I bought a GameCube from a friend, but that was more of a I bought it used. I bought it secondhand, like after the fact. You stuck with the original DS until the 2DS came out. Okay. So the DS Lite, I mean, I didn't really have any money when I was a high school student. And, you know, I didn't have any allowance. Like, you just had no money to buy a console. I don't know how to fight this guy. You bomb arrow this guy? Is that the most efficient way? I don't know what the most efficient way is to fight that guy. I did invite Ashton to come here. I don't know if she will. I just asked her a couple hours ago. She's very proficient in this game. I'm losing time on every single split. This is what we're going for here. You missed a couple. So with Pokemon, I played. You want this money? I don't know if we want this money. I don't think we need that money. What are we doing here? Most efficient way of doing this? I don't know. I'm losing time on like these easy segments. Okay, Rolls Royce, keys. Stop, folks. I played Gen 1, then I did 4, 5, 6, and then I've recently done 8. Just recently. Like, I actually didn't finish 8. I'm, like, at the end of the game. I don't really like 8. The 8 Gardens. Welcome back to the stream. I think it's worth getting this piece of power, because I think it'll help during the battle. Oh, 8 Gardens. That was a gift subscription. Thank you. Thanks, man. Thanks. You know, appreciate it. I believe you gifted a... Oh, it says there. You've gifted a total of 3. Well, that's not what we want to do right there. Oh, you think so? Okay. I mean, Gen 1 is classic. I mean, it's almost like a... I mean, nowadays it's like, Gen 1, it's like old timers. I don't know if, like, do people... people who came in after Gen 1, what do you guys think of the Gen 1ers? Is that a phrase, Gen 1ers? Think about Gen 1, it's like, it's hard to play Gen 1 in its original form nowadays, though, because of all the quality of life improvements over the years. I don't have much health here, so I can't mess around. Normally you can just eat the fireball, walk right into it, and go after him. I think. I don't have any health here. So that's not bad. I still adore Gen 1, but totally if people... More time loss. Alright, when is the next time I'm not going to lose time? Dompe Warp Portal is next. Okay. Maybe I can gain time here. This is a quick one. You know, it feels weird with the new the quality of life improvements are nice and all, but like it does take away from part of the game. I suppose like not having to grind as much is nice. Like it's funny because with the experience share. Oh wait. Do I need to step into it? I don't know if I need to step into it. Do you need to step into that thing to activate it? Somebody who knows what they're talking about maybe can answer that question. What am I doing? Thank you for the gift subs. Jeez, we're gifting everything. Wow. Can you double companion remake? I don't know. Thanks, Peter. Oh wait, I gotta kill my. I gotta die again. Anyway, Pokemon Shield and Sword and Shield are fun, but I feel like they didn't quite do it to me, like for me. Like I didn't have all this nostalgia in the world. Yeah, I don't know if I need 20 bombs, but I'm gonna buy them. Buy some arrows. Inspired by the 8 guard. Well, there you go. Everybody just gifting, be gifting subs today. Get a big smooch here. Okay. Every single split is red on the screen right now. Don't worry, we will make up some of this time. Some, not all. Actually, maybe all. The goal is to PB. Well, the goal is to finish the game, really, but... There we go. The player had a lot of screw-ups in the later game, so there's still a lot of time to make up. Also, I don't know how much of a difference the... I was just saying, that was a pretty smooth walk. Then I said, wrong button here. 224? I'd be happy with 224. I'd be really happy with 224. I was like, I think I could have saved time there, but then I messed that up. Jeez. Every single one is a miss. The photographer has been replaced in this game. Yes, there is no photographer. It's been replaced with Dampe. Dampe has like the dungeon builder instead of photographer. For better or for worse. The Dampe dungeon maker is not exactly the most riveting gameplay. I think most people would agree with that. This guy, throw that there. Oh, that's not right. Now this ball and chain trooper that I'm gonna fight here eventually, he can give me trouble. I've had a lot of trouble with him over the years. Over the years, not that I. He's a lot harder in this version of the game. What's the most efficient way of doing this? think this is the first like real opportunity of death. Fighting the ball and chain trooper. Okay, let's see. That's 2. The third one is in this next room here. Okay, the 4th one is on the left side, and then okay, yeah, there we go. Sometimes I forget these little things. Let's see if I can. Geez, I think I'm gonna lose time on this split too. Gotta go to bed. Good luck, Moss. Thank you, electroshock therapy. Appreciate you stopping by. I think it is faster to do a bomb. I think bomb arrows actually are faster, both to open that and I think also to kill that guy. Alright, I got 3.5 hearts to kill. I've got 3 hearts to kill this ball and chain trooper. Although if you get game over against him, it's not the end of the world because you just spawn literally in the room before. Okay, I'm definitely gonna lose time though. One of these splits I'll gain time. Yeah, I keep getting hit here. Oh, here we go. No game over. Only 1 health, though. Zelda Babe, how are you? I am, I'm alright. I'm alright. I think, I was saying it earlier, I had a little bit of an awkward sleep schedule for a few days. But all things considered, I'm really happy with how that went. I was nervous. I was really nervous. Like after I had the idea back in November, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and like I was like thinking like I want to do something big for the 35th anniversary, and I was like. Just thinking back at just thinking back at some of the big events I did in my life regarding Zelda in the past, and like way back in 2014, I did a mini marathon where I did the first 5 Zelda games, and like I still think about that event now. Like it still came, and I was like back in November. Talking to my friend, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to, maybe I need to do something exciting to think about, sort of like in a similar vein as that. And that's what I came up with the idea. I was really excited about it, and then like, after I announced it, like I was excited about it, and then as it was getting closer, I started getting really nervous about it. And then as it got really close, I started getting, like, stupid, like, why am I doing this kind of thing? Like, this is, like, I was getting nervous and anxious and, like, regretting actually announcing it. Oh, boy. The Jeff story, oh, boy. But I started like legit thinking like, what am I doing? Why did I do this? Like it was the days before. I'm like, I can't back out of it. Like I'm like, I'm stuck doing this. Like there's nothing I can do. Like and like I don't know how you prepare. I was preparing like in terms of like preparing the games, but like you can't really prepare. One does not simply prepare for something like that. How do you prepare to stay up that late? You can't, like, you compare... Like, I practiced... I did, like, the runs leading up to the... Like, I played Wind Waker a few weeks before. I played Ocarina a few weeks before. And, you know, some of the games I was not as familiar with. Like those two. But, like, you don't prepare of... Alright, I'm gonna play, you know... I'm gonna... 35 hours... 39 hours end up being... Of Zelda, like... Of playing video games in a row. At a high level... Not at super high level, but at, like, a decently high level. Like, I was not exactly, you know... phoning it in here. I needed to put some sort of effort into my gameplay. So you know, it was not like, you know, I couldn't just like, I don't know how you prepare for that. So I was anxious and nervous and excited. I was really glad that, like, I had a whole assortment of team members from Zelda Dungeon on board. And, like, I figure once I get started, then things would be somewhat smooth sailing. That was what, like, sort of kept me going to that extent. And, I would say that was true. This guy has to move 3 times before he can put another one in his mouth. Right, come on, turn around, buddy. There we go. Alright, that was not bad. Am I gonna lose time here? Of course I am. The commentary was top notch. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. I was, I mean, we tried to space it out so that, like, nobody was doing commentary more than once. It didn't work out. I didn't get quite enough people to do commentary, so there were some people that were on commentary for a few more hours than I wanted them to be. Yay! Like, the whole idea with the commentary was to always have somebody new every 2 hours, thinking, like, it'll, you know, help keep my sanity going a little bit better. There we go. Okay, I think this is... How do you save and quit here? I don't know how to save and quit. So we're just not going to. Oh, thank you for the 3 months, Coda. Appreciate it. It was a good mix of entertain. Sorry, speaking of commentary, this is where I need commentary. They may know how to save and quit in this game. Such a weird question to ask. I usually don't get this particular treasure chest. You gotta kill this one gel over there. And you kill these 2 Stockholds. So this, usually I don't get this in DX, this treasure chest, but I think it is worth getting it here. Because it's worth 300, I mean, so that's gonna be 300, that's a lot of ruby, because you need to buy, you need the Frog Song of Soul later on. You literally... Well, I mean, the average person doesn't save and quit, and you know, it's like purely a speedrunning question, basically. Alright, let's see if I can save some time. Need to figure that out, though. Because I think I save and quit several times. At least I'm supposed to. Alright, that was a good, that was good right there. Good, there's health here. That was good. This guy shouldn't be that bad. I think I'll probably lose time again, but... I think this guy is easier in this version. Or no, you just... Same exact fight. Zelda Bay, do you ever plan on doing any speedruns? You, That's not what we want. Oh, come on, mouse. There we go. Alright, get away from the wall. Alright, losing more time. What's next? Seashell Mansion Warp Point. Maybe one day. Well, that's the thing about speedruns, is you don't have to be any good. You just have to do an initial run, and then you compete against yourself. But that initial run is what's most important. I should probably have given myself a little bit more leeway in this speed run here. Okay, seashell. Like, you know, like nobody's competing for a world record here. Well, I'm not suggesting you have to be competent. I mean, you got to be familiar. You got to play a game more than, like, you know, you can't just play a game one time and then just suddenly speedrun it. But like, I've played this game, the Switch version. I've played this quite a few times when I was working on the guide and whatnot, but that was almost clean. Oh, come on. Alright, look at that. Walrus Warp. But, like, yeah, I mean, you gotta be familiar with the game, but, like, you don't have to be... I mean, you don't want to play Link's Awakening. It takes you 7 hours to beat the game, like, you know, like in a normal playthrough. But, like, after you beat this game, after you play this game, like, one time, let me rephrase that. After you play this game, like, 3 times, you at least get somewhat familiar with it. And, then, like, this is not a very long game, so then, like, you can just beat it in a few hours. 3 hours, maybe, I think is a decent time at this game. Alright, look at that. Moving back up. So, like, you just gotta get, I mean, that initial time down is basically what I'm getting at. I'm repeating myself because, or maybe it's last week's lack of sleep coming back at me here. Beyond Legendary Night, how are you? Never did speedruns, but I can definitely see how they can be fun. Speedruns bring life into games that you've played, you know, several times over. It's not fun, you know, eventually at some point it's just not as exciting to play games. Do I need this money? I don't know if I want that money. You Got Marin is next. Did you sleep during the weekend? I slept for about 30 minutes between Majora's Mask and Oracle of Ages. That was the only time I slept. It's not an efficient run. Oh my god. Okay, long. When you speedrun, do you use a guide? So a lot of times what I end up doing, I'm very familiar with the games, but like the order of operations are what you get screwed up with. So a lot of times I use my splits. Like I have a stupid amount of splits here. There's like a split every 2 minutes here. But a lot of times I use my splits actually as my guide, if that makes sense. That helps me. So, you know, Sea Lily's Bell, that's the item you get at the end of Key Cavern. Seashell Mansion Warp. There's a warp portal right by Seashell Mansion, so that's why I like it. I make that there. Walrus Warp. Talk to the walrus, then warp. Ocarina. Now this one is You Got Marin. Then Angler. Yeah, so it's like, I have a familiarity with the game, but then... like, I don't have to click, I don't have to say warp to Animal Village here. I know what I have to do here. Alright, not bad. Sometimes I miss that. Yeah, like... sometimes, yeah, the Majora's Mask through the Path of Lost Woods, like, my split is, like, up, left, that, like, whatever. Like, I'm literally giving myself directions on what I'm supposed to do in the split. American Jump. She is, yes. Well, we are in a dream world, so... Beyond Legendary Night, I didn't have any excessive sleep, actually. Like, I just slept 8 hours that evening, that night, and I slept 8 hours the next night. And I kept going. Like, I didn't have, like, I never caught up on sleep, so to speak. My sleep schedule has been a little off, though. Oh, I think I can gain time here a little bit, because I think, I game over here. Might be wrong. I believe this guy's a lot more, got a lot more health in this version of the game. I think like in Link's Awakening DX, I think you just spin attack this guy twice and he's dead. That was not that bad. I'm gonna save some time here. Don't fall in the hole. I fell in the hole. Those eyes are so creepy. I slept 45 minutes during the run. I think that's what you were asking. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people watching right now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This was kind of like a off the... Decided, you know, play some Link's Awakening. Why the heck not? Alright, let's see. We're gonna start catching up, I think, soon here. This is a long cutscene, though. Place Angler Key is next. What do you think of the Pokemon Direct today? Edanak. I was talking about it earlier. Pokemon Pearl is very special to me because I was like, I played a lot of Gen 1, then I didn't play Gen 2 or 3, so there's a long time lapse between. That was the longest of my life time lapse between Pokemon games, I feel. Like I played in, what was it, 98? 99 maybe, and then I didn't play again until 2005. So, but then I played hundreds of hours of Pokemon Pearl. And over on Zelda Dungeon, this is an early memory of Zelda Dungeon, actually. Well, not really that early, but on the old Zelda Dungeon forums, we had a Pokemon League, actually. And like I was on the Zelda Dungeon forums, I was the Poison Gym leader. And like people would battle me, and this was actually some of my earliest streaming was in I think 2008 on like Ustream. I would set up a webcam. I'd set up in my parents' house in my bedroom. I'd have a webcam on my desk. I'd turn off all the lights in my room so you can see it. And what does? I don't remember when I pressed this button. Probably. I don't know when I'm supposed to press that, but so I used to stream. I was the Poison Gym leader. And we would do some casual streams as well, but then basically you wanted to we had a whole Pokemon Gym thing on Zelda Dungeon. You wanted to get the Poison Gym, you had to beat me. And so like people from the forums would challenge me to online Pokemon battles, and I would stream them live. And it was fun. It was great. It's some of my early, and that was all Pokemon Pearl. So anyway, some of these memories are coming back to me with you know, so I have very fond memories of Pokemon Pearl is basically what I'm getting at. I'm at a different stage in my life right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna get sucked into it as much. The reason I actually bought Pokemon Shield recently was the idea of to rekindle some of that. But here, on the Twitch channel, like I was thinking of doing some live streams against some members of the... Let me get these bombs, actually. Like, I was thinking of live streaming and, like, battling some members of the, you know, of the chat. It's like, hey, who wants to battle me in Pokemon Shield? So, like, I had ideas of rekindling some of the Pokemon Pearl memories. Maybe, but I didn't fall in love with Pokemon Shield. But maybe I will rekindle those memories with Pokemon, with the remakes of Pearl and Diamond. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what's the next split? Flippers. I don't know about the... I don't know what to think about the new game. Does not look like my cup of tea exactly, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Do I need to go to the left side of this dungeon? What is on the left side of the dungeon? Yes, I gotta go get that key. I have 2 keys right now. Oh my goodness. So this is a little bit of a trick here. We don't actually beat this dungeon right now. All we do is get the flippers, and then we leave. The reason being, we don't get the flippers here because we don't want to beat this dungeon, because if we beat this dungeon, then we have to do the quest with the nostalgic ghost, where we have to take him to his house. And Brandon, how are you, bud? Thanks for tuning in. But if you get the flippers and leave, and then do the some of the later dungeons, and then come back here at the end of the game, you can totally skip doing the ghost. It becomes optional. So this is like one of those weird things where we get the flippers and then we just leave the dungeon. You can do these dungeons, it's not intended, but you can actually do these dungeons out of order. And we do that again later with Dungeon 7 and 8 as well. Oh boy, I'm getting wrecked. I'm gonna wreck it. Alright, get this key. I'm so hyped I didn't get to play it. So, I mean, it feels like... Is it like... Here's the thing with me with Pokemon. I've loved the main series games, but I've never played, like, Mystery Dungeon. And even a game like Let's Go. That was more of a remake of Gen 1. Which, you know, I'm a Gen 1er. So, it's right up my alley, but, like... Oh shoot, I don't know if I want to do that yet. I will get that much later. And I'm falling way behind here. I have this view that, like I've always loved Pokemon, but this guy's a lot different than in the DX version. This guy just goes back and forth, and I don't want to die here, do I? Oh boy, don't get dead here. This would be devastating. Okay, there we go. Of course you can jump over him. I think that's the intended way of beating him right there. I don't know how I lost so much time there. Oh, I know how I lost. Well, no, that shouldn't be that much. I think after getting that second key, there's a save and quit spot there. I don't know. Okay, I lost the cut. Alright, well, this next dungeon is where I think I get some of it back. Go learn Mamba's number 5 here. Oh, this guy's eyes here. Always enjoyed the old stuff, Stadium and Stadium 2. Some weird people calling it like it's like Pokemon meets Breath of the Wild. It's like open world. What I'm getting at though is like, is this a spin-off Pokemon game or is this gonna be like a new major franchise? Like that's what I don't know. How's it going, Cephas? Okay, enter Catfish's Mall. Mambo's number 5. This is the fastest way to get to Catfish's Mall. Is it? I think it's here. The fastest way? I don't know. Well, the way we're going. I don't know if it was faster to go Animal Village or not. What's up, mermaid? I think I'm gonna gain some time here. Okay, I'm gonna really need to figure out how to save and quit. It's being made by a different company, so it's not the Pokemon company. Is it like a well-known third party or anything? Bookshots. Okay, let's see if I can leave this dungeon. I don't think I'll be ahead, but... Come on, buddy. No, I don't need to save. I can just play Mambo's number 5. I think it's slower than save and quit, but... that will warp me to the beginning of the dungeon. Not game. It's not Game Freak. What company is making it? Bottom line is that's gonna be a wait and see kind of game for me. I'm not a big enough Pokemon fan where that's a must-have. I'm pretty confident I will buy Pokemon Pearl though. Especially after playing Shield and like getting back into the world of Pokemon. Press R in the start menu. Okay, thank you for giving me this piece of information. I will, well, I'm just gonna use Mambo's number 5 for now. I mean, I keep making that reference, but I don't know if anybody understands Mambo's number 5. Oh, Diamond and Pearl are being made by a different company, but Game Freak is making... One, two... Yes, we are too old. Mambo number 5. Good old Lou Vega. Lou Vega? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the sun. I was too young when that came out to really... You were like... know songs from your, like, youth that, like, you listen to, but... You like question whether you should be listening to that or what is that appropriate music to be listening to for somebody your age? Like I grew up I'm a 90s kid really. But I was the youngest of 3. And I have an older brother. Only always. You want... I've got a brother who's 12 years older than me. And so growing up, he was like, you know, almost like a father figure. And, you know what? Let's get some of these bombs. But I started, so, like, at a very, very, very young age. Like, like, you know, in the mid-90s, for example, gangster rap was, like, a big thing. And, you know, my brother was a teenager. Here I am, like, a little 5-year-old. And, like, you know, I'm 5 years old, and I can, like, I'm, like, singing lyrics to, like, Tupac. And I'm, like, I think about that now, and I'm, like, what world is this acceptable? Like, and... I remember being, like, a 6-year-old, and my brother showing me Scarface. You listen to Eminem at like 10 years old? Okay. Yeah, Eminem is another one. But I'm like saying words like that are totally inappropriate by today's standards, but I guess we're okay in the 90s. But I was also 5 years old, like, you know, like, I can name you the lyrics of, you know, it made me like think like, you know, when I grow up, I want to be a thug. Like, I'm gonna be in the you know, like, they made it look like being in a gang was cool. Like, it's like totally the opposite of what you want your kids to. Oh, I don't know. This is my brother, like, teaching me this stuff as a little kid. What made you the man you are today. Thank you. I was raised on metal. Ooh. Okay. Alright, this is where I can save a lot of time. So there's 2 splits in here that are not accurate because I had to add these splits in because there's a trick here that I'm not going to do, but oh jeez, I gotta kill these guys. This is a little, I forgot you have to kill these guys. So normally, speedrunners do not come into these series of rooms right here. But I'm coming to get... There's a small key right here that I'm gonna get. Because there's a trick where you can get to the boss room without that key. You can do like a... You gotta like... You gotta throw your hook shot in a weird angle, and it allows you to skip a key basically. But I decided to get this key because that trick looked a little too complicated for me. Well, I don't know if it's complicated at all, but the guy got game over trying it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just not get game over here, and I will save time. At least, I think I will. Metallica's pretty safe though. Like as a kid, everything in metal. I mean, everything like what's wrong with heavy metal? I mean, Metallica's pretty. Especially if it's in the 90s, then they were mainstream. I mean, they didn't really swear in their music. I mean, some of their 90s stuff, they have a few swears, but... It's not heavy in swears. It's definitely not listening to Tupac. I remember my brother had some Megadeth CDs, and I just thought the name Megadeth was like inappropriate for me to like. Like, ooh, like, is that like violence or something? Ironically, flash forward to today, and I'm a Megadeth fan. Okay, this is okay. So this is that trick I was just telling you guys about, right? Like right here in this room coming up, you can like you can hook shot diagonally to the right, and you can from across the abyss and get to this block here, so that you don't need to use a small key in that locked door. So the guy who I'm following his splits, he did that and failed like 6 times and got game over. And I think then he got to the boss after successfully doing it, and I think he got game over here as well. Or he got maybe 1 or 2 game overs. I'm a big Megadeth fan. I really like Megadeth. I like some new Megadeth too. I mean, I don't know how old you are, Brandon, but we don't want that guy. That's fake eyes. Guys. Oh, that's a fake one too. There's fake guy. I don't know. There's a lot of reaction time with this. That one's a fake. That's not fake. Okay, there we go. Now this is where we save time. The album "The System Has Failed" is one of my favorite all-time albums. It's one of the early 2000s albums, but darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror, I cannot live, I cannot die, trapped in myself, stop my own. What's that song about? That's One, right? Is that about the Vietnam War or something? Face key, what's the fastest way to get to there? You ever play One on? You know, I played very little of the Guitar Hero series. I mean, my buddy had, I think he actually had Rock Band, and we would play it very, very casually. We played some Rock Band, and it was fun. I enjoyed Rock Band. My music tastes. I listened to so a lot of my early music when I was a kid was because of my brother. As you know, say I'm listening to, Megadeth and Tupac, you know, but this is like me in the 90s. But as I got older, like I actually do listen to some metal now, but now, I mean, I listen to, it's pretty stereotypical to say like I'm into everything, but like I'm into country. I'm a big Brad Paisley guy. I like Zach Brown Band. I like but then I like a lot of old folk music as well. That's Harry Chapin's my favorite, probably all-time singer. That's not how I want to spend my life. Unfortunately, we're skipping the exciting cutscene right there. I don't know how I gained so much time here. He must have messed up there. No health. Okay. I do listen to some like power metal. I am a fan of. Speaker is out. I'm married to an alien. My husband can play through the fire and flames on expert without. Oh my god. Well, it depends what kind of power metal you're into. I've been listening to this band Sabaton lately, and they're pretty intense. But all their music is about war. They have a concept album called The Great War. I love how like the later dungeons in Glitchless, like all the music gets like progressively more mysterious, I would say. Kind of what I like about the Link's Awakening dungeon music. Little shortcut there. You want to use bomb arrows. Bomb arrows are the way to go against most everything in this. Against wizards, I mean. Like, oh wait, I think I can save some time here. Mulkey in the west. This guy forgot to hit this switch. This is another one of those cases where bomb arrows come into play right here. All right, look at that. We got a chance to get back ahead here. So, Moss, are you looking at getting a house with a bigger... Well, I live in a... My house is kind of stupid big right now. I live by myself. Well, currently I have a roommate with me, staying temporarily. But I live by myself. I bought a 4-bedroom house with 2,900 square feet plus a basement. This small key, I have missed this key back in the day, and it's so annoying if you forget to get this key. So what had happened was, I lived with my parents, you know, until I was, you know, in my 20s. Until I graduated college. Then I moved out. I actually moved out of state and moved to good old rural Mississippi. And, so right after I moved out of my parents' house, and I moved immediately, you know, I'd saved up some money. After college, okay, come on, buddy. I want to play with your ball. Oh, come on. This guy first. I moved out of my parents' house, and I moved to good old rural Mississippi. But for various reasons. But it was so cheap that right out of college, basically, I had enough money after working for about a year or so, a little more. I just bought a house flat out and paid in cash, paid in full. At $50,000, and I just bought a house and paid it all the way in full. Because it's rural Mississippi. And it was not a bad house either. It was like 1,300 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, a 1.5 bath. And then, so I lived there on and off for about 2 years. But then the reason I moved there, it didn't pan out exactly. So I moved back with my parents. But it's one of those things, once you move out, you can't move back in. Anybody who's, like, once you move out of your parents' house, you're gone. Like, you're not supposed to come back anymore. And most people agree. My parents were more... Oh, jeez. That never happens. But my parents were kind of like, oh, no, you know, come on by, you can live here, that's okay. But, like, I couldn't stay there. But the problem is where my parents live... Oh, you don't have to kill these guys in this version? Where my parents live, it's just way... Like, it's the northern suburbs of Chicago. My family's definitely not... We're definitely not wealthy, but we were, like, middle class. And, pretty fairly affluent suburb, I would say. Where my parents grew up, or where I was raised. Oh, that's all I wanted. But it was just one of those things where, like, there's no way I can't afford to live there. Like, I just can't. Like, I could have gotten like a condo or something, maybe. Sorry, an apartment, but like it would have been crazy expensive. And you know, it's just like you grew up in an area, but then but here's the thing. Having lived in Mississippi, and like my first experience was a house, I kind of spoiled myself in that sense. And I'm like, I want a house, like, but like it was just not practical to have a house. So I ended up deciding to move about to the way northwest suburbs of Chicago. Like almost halfway between Chicago and Rockford. Like I'm sort of like the final frontier of suburbs in Chicago, going northwest. You go west of me and there's like farms and whatnot. But the houses are a lot cheaper because you're so far away from the city. So that was like sort of like the compromise a little bit. Okay, I think this is a potential. This was a super easy boss in the original, but now he's actually a little more challenging. I think the player that I'm comparing against died here. If I don't get game over here, I think I will be ahead. All right, excuse me for a second. I got to really concentrate on this one. I want to play it a little cautious, I think. Immediately getting hit like 6 times. Okay, this next phase is not that bad. Just that initial phase, I think. Yeah, this guy's actually a joke at this point. Yeah, does he blow the bombs? No, he doesn't. Okay, I will be ahead. The Frog's Song of Soul is coming up next. Alright, we are going to be ahead. Look at this. A full minute and 10 seconds. So yeah, like when my first experience, I bought a house in rural Mississippi, but I got used to that. I'm sure we have some people in this chat that are homeowners. There's such a degree of freedom when you have your own house, like it's yours. And I bought a house that was so cheap, too, that it was like I just paid cash, too. So I didn't have a mortgage or anything. And there was something very free about it. Free as in, like, freedom-wise. And I didn't want to give that up. But then, like, when I moved back to northern Illinois, it was like, you can't have it both ways. You can't live in the near suburbs of Chicago. So I ended up moving all the way to the far, far, far northwest suburbs. And I bought, like the house I bought, well, I got lucky with this house. It was a short sale, and it was like coming out of the recession. And there were some, oh jeez, don't do that. Like it was a short sale, so it was gonna be a bank-owned property, and I paid cash for it too. My parents helped me with this one initially, and I've since paid them back. But it was I paid just over $200,000 for this house. But it was remember seeing when I bought this house, the previous owners remortgaged, took a refinance on this house during the recession, and they had a. When I bought this house, like it became you know, I learned that the previous owners had a loan on this house for $380,000, but I bought the house for $203 basically. And it was like, that's how much, because they remortgaged before the recession in like 2009. So, but yeah, I got a steal on this house. I liked it. Now that I've been here for like several years, I do feel like it's getting, not so much stale, but like, run its course a little bit. Like, I feel like I'm a little too far away from the city. I wanna, you know, especially the next step of my life, I wanna, a lot of friends that live far away. Nico, how are you, bud? Edinock 88. It was not straight out of college. That was after 2 years. I worked. I had a full-time job, basically. I basically worked for 2 years while living at home, rent-free, food-free, insurance-free, car, you know. I didn't have to pay for anything. So I just put like 95% of the money I made into the bank. Paid off my student loans. That means I don't own anybody. Yes, Violet, of course. That's my philosophy. My goal is for the rest of my life, never owe a single penny to anybody ever again. Ever. Ever. One thing if you owe somebody $5 for, like, you know, if you cover it this time, I'll get it next time kind of thing for food or something. But, like, you know what I mean. I don't want to, I'm never, you know. Life goals. I don't know how I lost so much time there. I don't understand how I lost a lot of... Why am I losing time here? Eagle Key is next. You know, so Argyle, that's a funny story. So I bought my first house, like I said, cash. My second house, my parents helped me, but we also paid cash for it. And now, flash forward to very recently. Like, very recently. I had a credit card when I was in college, but then, like, I stopped using credit, and I just had a debit card for the last, like, I don't know, 7 years or something. So, I didn't have a credit card. I just never had a credit card for a long time. And I never had a mortgage, you know, and it's been so long. So I have a bank. I have Chase Bank, and I have two, and I have an online Discover Bank account. But I was doing something tax related with the IRS and whatever, and I needed to verify my identity, and I needed to put a credit card in order to sign up for something. And I'm like, I don't have a credit card. I go apply for a credit card. I get immediately declined. Like, what do you mean I get declined? Your credit score is low. I'm like, then I go to the bank, and it's like, yeah, your credit's low, but it's not that your credit's low. It's like non-existent. It's not that like I have bad credit. I have no credit. Okay, like. Jump in here. Get me out of here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Or actually, I think that is what I wanted. Enter Eagles Towers next. Yeah, I got this. Okay. I had to go. I've got J.P. Morgan or Chase Bank. I literally went in. This was like 3 weeks ago or so. And I went in there. I'm like, I need to get a credit card. I've got like an account with like $60,000 in here. Can I open a credit card? Like I keep getting like a decline. So now they open up. I finally have a credit card now. They were able to override it with a credit line of $1,000. Just I don't even want, like, all I needed was to verify something, and I needed a credit card to do. Yeah. Okay, alright. This one's gonna take a little bit of thinking to do this. Enter mirror. Jeez, mirror shield is the first split. Okay, go right, get the small key, get the pillar. What do I do after I hit the first pillar? The switch and fall down. And go get the mirror shield. I think. I don't know this dungeon completely memorized. So this could get. I love this song. This theme is good. This could get a little sketch. I don't even finish this dungeon. Zelda, take care. Thanks for coming by and chatting. It was nice talking to you. Oh, here's a little secret here. Don't bother with this thing on the right. Just grab the ball. Carry it this way. This resets the room. And then walk. Save a little time. Go this way first. Gotta hit the switch once. I think I'm doing this out of order. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing this. One thing that's cool about this version is once you finish this room, so I think you have to come back to this room again. You don't have to redo that one room right there. Okay, let's see. doing this the right way. I don't really know. I just get rid of this guy. Okay, blue is down. Fall down and go get the mirror shield. I think this is right, yeah. Okay, there we go. Got the mirror shield. If you just this switch, you can skip using this small key here. Go get the nightmare key. Okay. That is a long... Credit cards are free. Well, most of them. Some are like clubs you pay. Yeah. I think in the original version, you just stand over here. Go like this. Oh no. Not the way I wanted to do this. Did I get them all? Someone keeps getting away. Alright, this is apparently where the run comes to die, right here. There we go. That was not very good. Lost some time. Could have been worse. Okay. Gotta throw this guy across. Get that guy over there. Okay, this guy you don't bother fighting. Little red, big red dude. So yeah, so now we're gonna go back to this room here. But so in the original DX version, you'd have to like sit through this animation again. But in this version, you don't have to, fortunately. Okay, now we get the fourth pillar. Now the next split is Enter Turtle Rock, which might seem a little weird. Oh, there's a trick here. Okay, there's a trick here that I'm not confident in my ability to do it. Hold right. Oh, good. Alright, there we go. So we finish Eagle's Tower later. Clifford. Oh my god, we've been talking about Clifford, the big red dog at Zelda Dungeon lately. But one reason why we leave this dungeon because there's a whole lengthy cutscene here we get to skip if we don't beat that dungeon. Anybody? There's like a whole Louis C.K. bit about Clifford the Big Red Dog. Oh my God! And it's. If anybody here is a Louis C.K. fan, but maybe not always. It's kind of hard to be a Louis C.K. fan this day and age a little bit, but I still like him. He talks about how every episode of Clifford is the same, every book, and the plot line is always the same. He's just too damn big. And he's like, why don't they have like more intricate stories? Like, why doesn't like something happen like with him? How about like he steps on like a police officer and kills him, and then it's like, you know, and then it's like Clifford. Then there's like Clifford and the big trial, and then he's guilty, and then Clifford and the appeal process. Then he goes to jail. Then his family won't visit him, and this is Louis C.K.'s version of Clifford here. How do you fight this guy? Do you use bomb arrows? Okay, do not get dead. Alright. That was not that bad. I might lose a few seconds here, but that's okay. Okay, crystal switch key. You cannot switch between... You know, I don't know. I've had you know, a few people, Cutman. A few people have asked me that before. Where is it stuck on like 1080p? You're definitely not the only person that's happened to before. Oh wait, I think there's a huge time save here. I think the guy failed this puzzle, walked to the right, and had to fight Smasher. I think. Yeah, look at that time save. Okay, bomb arrow, key. We have 12 bombs. We're gonna pick up some bombs here. Oh, what the heck is that? It's inconsistent, though. Well, is everybody here? Is everybody stuck on 1080p, or is there any options to view the stream at a lower resolution right now? I don't know if it's one person or if it's the whole stream. This dungeon has so many little, like, secrets like this. 1080p, 1080. Okay, you're stuck on 1080. I don't know. Is that an option for me? Like, you know, I'm gonna look into this a little bit when this stream is. Maybe let me look at the... I don't know if... Why would that be a setting anywhere? Magic Rod is next. Why would it lock you into that? I don't understand. But why would that be an option for me to lock people into that? Like, I think this is not... I don't think this is consistent either. I think this happens sometimes, but then other times it doesn't. Might be one of those that makes sense if you don't think about it kind of thing. Hopefully this guy doesn't punch me into the oblivion. I really don't know how to fight this guy, like, the right way. Crap out of me right now. Oh my god. Don't die against this guy. This is crazy. Oh my god. Jeez. Cool. That would... I've already lost like 30 seconds. But that would have been absolutely... I lost like 40 seconds. That would have been a run killer if I died there. Actually, there's still a lot of time saved because I think this run, the guy gets game over in against Deatheye. So, he on the left side. So I gotta fight this guy. How do you fight this guy? How do you fight this guy? What is this? Alright, was that the longest Vire fight in the history of Vire fights? Wow. That was hot garbage right there. There must be a more efficient way of fighting. I don't know how. What am I? I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta. Okay, clearly that's the first thing I need to figure out how to do. Okay. Alright, we're back. Back in the red again. That's not good. Main room, nightmare key. Ice, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I remember when we first, when Breath of the Wild first came out, initially I started making what was basically like a traditional Zelda guide. And it was like a traditional walkthrough. And it was like... Is the hookshot work against this guy? Sorry about that. Had to concentrate for a moment. At first I started making like a traditional walkthrough, and it was like we didn't get the game early or anything, and it was like I felt like I was like at a time crunch, and I'm like writing a tradition, and I'm writing like a traditional guide on, like on the Great Plateau. It's okay, you can get away with the traditional guide, but then like once you get off the Great Plateau, it's like, you know, it's not, you don't do a traditional walkthrough. And it felt a little awkward, like, putting it together. And then we made the, we decided immediately to do, like, a interactive map instead. And thank goodness that we did. I mean, that was definitely the way to go. And, you know, to be truthful, I was involved with that, but I was not a major player in that. One of our team members, Locke and Thortok, put that together. They did a fantastic job. And I was working mostly on the wiki at the time, and the wiki is directly connected with the map. I did the Korok guides. We've got like there's like 3 different variations of Korok guides on our website. The interactive map has the Korok guides. We have individual, more like traditional style Korok guides. We have a video walkthrough of the Korok guides. At the end of the day, though, you want a guide for Breath of the Wild, use the map. That's our walkthrough. Well, thank you for your continued usage of the website. It goes both ways. You guys are reviewing it, and well, this guy used to do. He used to do 4 hearts of damage to hit you in the original version. One of it was pretty devastating. Not exactly that hard in this variation though, but I think I should save time here. I'm on my road. I'm on the path to get a personal best, I think. Oh, that's awesome, Violent Course. Thank you. Then finish the game. Lightning Ganon is giving me good old Thunderblight. Made the mistake of doing that one last. Why? That's definitely the way to go. Re-enter Eagle's Tower. Why would you not want to do that? Thunderblade is definitely the one you want to do last. Because then you can get Mipha's Grace, Daruk's Protection, You know, the first time I played the game, you want to hear some... This is, you know, here's a dumb baby alert. But the first time I played Breath of the Wild, I did Varuda first. And I got... Okay, we're gonna immediately go... Why are the pillar... Why is this dungeon not done? Did I not hit the fourth pillar down? The second one. I don't think I hit the second pillar. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna be about 3 minutes behind here, probably. But, yeah, so I'm gonna fall way behind here. But that's okay. It's okay only because there's a game over from the guy I'm competing against in the last dungeon. 224 is still... I'm gonna need some help from you guys in a minute, or at least from somebody. If you do exclam, exclamation point, and egg. If anybody can help me, type that in chat. If anybody is here that is willing to help out. I have a command in the bot. Anybody? Nobody? Is anybody else here right now? Am I all alone? There's 55 people here. I need some help. So that is a whole... Maybe I should just open that up myself. So the egg pattern apparently is based off of... There's like a way of doing this a lot easier. I think I can hit him multiple times with this rod. I don't know how to fight this guy. Okay, so it's connected. What are the patterns on the left? Does it say like up right, up left? Is that what it says? What is the correct language? I know. Up right, up left. Okay. So, and then some of them are in red. It says these are the most common ones. So basically, I'm going to be in English Tunnel right now. And I'm going to tell you guys it's going to be like up right, up left. down right, down left, middle, whatever the middle one is. I'm going to tell you the pattern, and then I'm going to need somebody to spit out what the most common solution is. Let me open this up just in case. I'll need the maze route. Upright is 3. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, let's see. I need to go through the warp. I gotta get that key first, the one that's down below. Do I gotta kill these guys again, or I don't know if I have to kill them again. Okay. Where is the other key? Is there another key, or is this the... I think I only need one key. Because this key... Where am I going here? Oh no, I need 2 keys. Oh no, that key... Okay, that's the one key on that block. That's it. Technically, I think you don't need this key, because I think you can do like a little glitch jump thing here. Okay, let's see what the pattern is. It's not upright. It's down right. Down right, upright. Alright. Down right, up right, up left. Down right, up left, middle. Down right, up left, middle, down left. Oh shit, I missed a split, thank you. Did you get that pattern? Okay, is that Gerudo? That's the common one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Okay. Keep that on copy paste in case it goes away. I need that not that long from now. You can use bomb arrows against this guy. I'm like so far behind here. Actually, I don't know if you can use bomb arrows against him. I think you use bomb arrows against him in the DX version. This guy's a joke in the DX version. Oh, you can't use... This guy's a pretty easy boss. You drew this guy recently. Ooh. I like his design in this game. He's such an easy boss. It's like, I mean... I think recently on the Champions Cast, we talked about... Andy and Allison talked about the worst bosses in the Zelda series, and I think this made their list. Not so much worse as in, like... His design is okay, and it's just kind of like lame. Okay, a lot of time saved there because that guy missed that jump several times. Okay, do I have enough money here? Do I have enough money to buy some crazy chasey juice here? I should have factored in getting some money at some point. How much money do I have? 77. Oh wait, is this gonna trigger the ghost? No! I wasn't supposed to do that! Oh my goodness. There goes the run. I don't remember. What did I do wrong? Now he's gonna walk around his house for 20 minutes. You do the dungeons in a certain order to avoid this guy having to do this guy. I don't know. The whole reason of doing the Angler's Tunnel last was it skips this. I gotta figure out how to skip this though. I don't know what I did wrong. That's okay. This is not bad. As long as I don't get game over, I will still save time, I think. I'm actually gonna go stop at the Mabe Village shop, though, and buy some more arrows, though. I need some arrows. I don't know what triggers it. I gotta ask. This is something I gotta ask. Ashton is really good at this game, and I probably should ask her. She speed runs this game. She has a time of, I think, 1 hour and 47 minutes. Okay, I might be behind entering the Windfish, but that's okay. I don't even know if I need... Okay, I think I've got everything I need. This is okay, because the person I'm racing up against got game over in the Windfish. So, even with all this... Even if I start the Windfish 90 seconds behind, I think I can still win. Does the owl still come here? The owl tells me to go to Catfish's Maw. Normally, does he come here and tell you to go to Catfish's Maw? I don't know what he tells you there. I skipped it. Can somebody can you paste the order? Okay, the order again. Actually, I still see it there. Left, left, up. I wonder if me messing this up is gonna affect that. Thank you. I wonder if me, this is a long cutscene here, if I recall. Is there any other one for that pattern? $43021 is the pattern based on the website. 43021. There were like 9 total. Oh my goodness. You have the third one on copy, just in case? Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna... Alright, bud. Alright, left, left, up, right. Left. Left. Up. Right. Up. Right. Up, up. Okay, that didn't do it. Let's try the next one. Right. Up. Left. Left. Up. Right, right, up. That didn't do it either. All right, we're on the next pattern then. That's the third. Okay, thanks, Coda. Right. Right. Up. Up. Left. Left. What's the next one, just in case? God. Right. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up, up, right, up, up. 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 Right. Up. Up. Jeez. Right. Right. Is this the last one? Right, right. Up. Up. Right. Up. Left. Up. No. Left. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Right. 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 Up. Left. Up. 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 Left. 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 Up. Right. Up. Left. Is there any other ones? All right. Add 10 minutes to this run. I wonder if it has to do with me messing up the time save for next run. Yes, exactly. That's the way to think of it. I might have done something wrong. It might have had to do with the nostalgic ghost. Like, I triggered that. Yeah, now 240 is the new goal right now. Yeah, this is kind of lame, actually. I specifically asked Ashton, how does this work? She linked me to that page. I'm like, I was worried I would mess something up here. I thought it was a little more precision than what I did. But it was like, oh, it's connected to that pattern. And I'm like, oh, okay, this looks not as annoying, but I clearly messed something up. It's also very stupid. Pretty Stupid game mechanic, if you ask me. Alright. I wish, like, this was just part of the regular quest. Just, you know, just do the trading sequence. But maybe it could be, this could be all 100% my fault, where I, because I did something wrong after level 4 and the ghost showed up and I didn't warp the right place. There could be all sorts of problems like that. Maybe the RNG is connected to... Okay, the old woman is here, by the way. That's not where I want to be. Early in the game, that grandma was at Maid Village. This is a little... what's in there? This is not that bad. .240 is the goal right now, though. I should be able to get 240 as long as I don't die. I'm not anticipating dying because I have a gameplay like that. Who knows? The late game trading sequence. I think I have the trading sequence memorized at least. Why does he give me a like? Some of the items in this trading sequence don't even like make sense. Like, why is he giving me a broom? And this woman just has a fishing hook. She's excited to clean, like... Yeah. They're hot commodities, you know? It could very well be that I just messed up. Like maybe I was supposed to go up twice or something and I didn't go up enough times or something. It was, yes. It was still a picture of Peach. It was a different picture of Peach, but yeah. They've upgraded even that. So I believe in the DX version here, with trivia, she doesn't, I think she gives you her, like, bra instead of a scale. Like something like that. The Japanese original Game Boy version. I don't even think the DX, I think just the original version. It doesn't give you a scale. Somebody thought that was a good idea to remove from the English version. I think probably a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna... If somebody can write this... When I'm about to get the book, it's gonna show me the correct answer. Somebody can jot it down just so I don't forget. The good thing in the original game about the sequence is it led to getting the boomerang. And the boomerang in Link's Awakening is in Link's Awakening DX is the most powerful item in the entire Zelda series. Probably in like all of like video games. Like not many items that can I think of that are more powerful. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, the boomerang is not nearly as powerful in this version of the game. In this reimagination. Okay. Okay. Right. Chair 2. Alright, right, up, left. Up, right, up. Was that one of them? Dean, how are you? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Do we have any moderators here? I'm about to beat this game, but we ran into a problem with the RNG manipulator here. So, despite what it looks like, I shouldn't really be this far behind. Not in the same sequence. Okay. Okay, we got right, up, left, up, right, up. Okay, well, we made it. We were born of nightmares. Okay, this guy, the Ganon fight is the tricky one. I know in the DX version you just jam him with the Pegasus boots, but that's, I don't think, the way to beat him in this version. You know what, there's probably more to it. Update the page. I think it has to do with me messing up the nostalgic ghost portion. What am I doing here? I was playing the DX version of this and I got like 8 blue balls in a row. There's one. Anybody remember the stream from 3 in a row? Five of them. Six of them. What is going on? That was crazy. Moldorm now, is it? Or Ganon? Moldorm. I don't know if spin attacks do more damage or not. Now Ganon. Ganon's the tough one. that one spin effect in. Oh, I missed it there. Guess I didn't get hit. Or did I get hit? Why didn't he move there? That was weird. He just threw the trident back to himself. I've never seen that before. Gonna stay here for the rest of the battle? What did he trap? Maybe I did some RNG manipulation with the nostalgic ghost. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. So this guy's a little easy. Alright. Not bad. 240 is not happening, obviously. Okay, 243, maybe. Very soothing music. Not soothing is the right word, but yeah, hit him twice there. You have some crazy Tracy Drews. Oh wow, that doesn't take that many hits. It takes 15 hits in the DX version. $242.31. What a great time loss at the end there. Wow. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to play that RNG game. No deaths. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I shouldn't say that. I think I died twice to the thief. The shopkeeper is the only one that killed me. I never used any of the crazy Tracy juice. If it wasn't for that RNG manipulation, this would have been a 225, maybe? Because even that enter Windfish at 217. For sure, I would have beat the guy for sure. This is my PB though, because I was going against pretend splits. But I don't know what I did wrong. I have no idea what I did wrong. You're gonna save. This run did not beat the current splits. Would you like to save this run as a personal best? Yes. All right, there we go. At least I got splits for everything. Well, I missed one. Re-enter English Tunnel, but. I'm gonna do some research on this and figure out what the heck went wrong. Alright, so... Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. I want to take a very unscientific poll right now and ask what speedruns you guys would like to see. And this is more of a general question to those of you who've been following for a while.